Hey friends, Chris here, Lip Rivers Bait Company. Let's play some trout colors today. It's the middle of January, it's cold outside. Gotta have something to look forward to. You know, usually the early days of spring when the weather starts to break and you start smelling spring in the air, trout season. Let's give us something to look forward to. So we got 6 different molds picked out. Trout worms, of course, Stonefly, caddisflies, the crappie slayer 3-inch. Play with those molds. Got 4 different colors. We got Dead on Plastics Neo Orange. Just play with that. Monkey Milk. I have this Dragon Shift. I don't have any pink coloring. So I picked this up, some Rose Red. Let's see if we can't come up with a good trout color with this. And of course, every trout box needs some Chartreuse. So play around with that and see what happens. You guys want to find out what happens? You know what to do next. Stick around. Plastisol's up to temp. Let's build our monkey milk. Give this a good shake. I already shook it once, but you got to shake your colorants. What do you think, guys? 21? 25. 25. Okay. See what that gets us. Oh, yeah. Dandy color. We'll drizzle test, see our saturation. Well, that's kind of cool. Clear. All right. Let's go 10 more. That's probably more like 15, but. All right. Let's put a black flake in there and see what happens. 1 cuppers, we're going to do an 1/8. An 1/8 each. First one up. 015. One of those. Second up. 040. Bam. Okay. It doesn't look like we need to add more blue interference powder. Oh, we gotta add some blue interference just to see what happens. We're gonna do a smidgen. Where are you at? Come here. Blue interference. Just to see. Just a little skosh. Okay. Didn't really do much. Looks good though, doesn't it? Drip test. See if we can tell a difference. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's shoot this single color in our small worms and go from there. Alright, we'll be back. Change of plans. We're going to build our second color. We're going to shoot the laminate. I don't want to waste this color. This color's good. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, alright. Second color's up to temp. Start with our Lure Works 108 Chartreuse. Let's do 35. 35 drops. 9. Let's just start with 30. Let's do 30. Such a beautiful color, isn't it? Why is Chartreuse just such a fish-catching color? Okay. Of course, Chartreuse and sunfish go hand in hand for me. I love this stuff. Look at that. Smidgen. Maybe a little heaping smidgen. Michael, you do an outstanding job with your products. Love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, that reminds me, I need to place an order for more. Expand my 8-bit collection. All right, look at that. See what it does to it? course you can't see it because I can never do a good job of looking at it in the mirror or the camera. All right. I love that addition though. Just a little sparkle. All right, drizzle test. All right, we need more. Need more. 10 more. By 10 more, I meant 15. Much better. Drizzle test. Yeah. I don't know, those small baits, I bet you we need more. All right, let's do more. 10 more. Okay. Where are we at? That should look better. A little sparkle from the 8-bit. Lure works 108. All right, cool. Let's get both our temperatures back up and let's shoot these two guys. What do you guys think? Huh? Right? All right, we've got our colors up to temp. We're going to shoot the Chartreuse on the top, monkey milk on the bottom, blending block here, injector, go. All right, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm talking to myself. No, wait, I'm talking to the camera. Full pull. So we're going to do all these. All right. Do this. Do our purge. Perfect. Okay. Send it. Good. That's good. That's good. Top you off. All right. I never shot these laminates, so let's find out what in the world they're going to do. That one's good. All right, who's ready to see these? I guess we could start off when you start seeing. There's our purge. Purge looks pretty good. All right. What do you guys want to see first? I'm curious for these guys. I've never shot these laminates, so let's take a look at these guys. You ready for the magic? Did it laminate? Oh. Oh, boy, did we mess that up. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Look at the perfect lamination now. Look at that. That's awesome. Well, this works great if you want 1/2 monkey milk, 1/2 Chartreuse. That's pretty cool. All right. Note to self, put labels on your molds. All right. That was cool. That was cool. We'll shoot that one and get it right. All right. Let's see how the worms turned out. Our 3 inchers. Oops. That's going forever. All right. Ready? What do we do? Oh. No. Well, same thing. Tried to laminate, but it didn't. That's okay. I wasn't sure if this mold, I could laminate this mold. It might be something I'm doing too. So if you guys know how to get this one to laminate, I'm all ears. I mean, I guess maybe it did a little bit because you can see the sheen, but you can see how the progression. Solid monkey milk, that's basically solid Chartreuse. Here in the middle, you have some that have a little bit of the monkey milk in them because you see by the flake. But maybe that's just me. Well, what's the sprue look like? Hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, Well, that was an experiment. That's all. Cool. All right, let's see what the other one looks like. Well, we can only get better from here, right? We got that right there to start with. That's hilarious. All right. I filled out. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Same thing. My temperatures were actually really good this time. They were, 120. So that one has a little bit of Chartreuse. That one has a little bit of Chartreuse and monkey milk. That has more Chartreuse than anything. That has more monkey milk. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if these would laminate or not, so that was at least now I know. But I'm serious. If I'm doing something wrong, don't be afraid to speak up and say, Chris, hey, that wasn't right. Because I don't mind learning. I always said the day I stop learning is the day I die. I love to learn new things. I'm sure you guys do too. I am not a master. I am a hobbyist that really enjoys this stuff. Of course, the one we dropped, who knows where that one is. All right, let's get on to the good ones. Let's see what we got here. First up, no, don't fall over. Caddisfly. See, looky there. Looky there. Wait. Oh my! Look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh. I guess we want to be nitpicky. We go a little bit stronger on the Chartreuse to make it pop a little bit more. But it's that little bit of 8-bit. Man, with the belly on the back. Oh, that's a money bait right there. I like that one. I like that one. All right, cool. That's a good one. Now, let's do my favorite mold of all time. The 2-inch Stonefly. You gonna cooperate? Sure you are. Monkey milk side. So that's her belly. And then, oh wait, gotta get professional. I'm learning. Look at this. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. It's just so awesome to stand here technically, but you know what I mean, and look at what comes out. Look at that. God, I love this mold. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, enough gawking. Next, Crappy Slayer. I think I got this one right because the top is over here. So we're open to see which way it wants to come out. Yep, perfect. Look at that. Okay, professional unveil. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ready? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Would you look at that? Just look at that.
That, my friends, is exciting. Look at that. Huh? You guys want to see one off of it? Let's pick this guy right here. Whoop. What do you think? Catch some crappie? Catch some trout? Might be a little big for trout, but... Look at that. So good. All right, cool. Next color. On deck. Let's go. Cup number 3 is ready. Drag and shift. All right. Start with this. Let's go. Start with a 30-second smidgen. A little bit of heaping. 1 cup plastisol, of course. See where that gets us. Okay. Alright. I see something happening. This is going to be... That's kind of cool. See that? It changed directions. How many of you noticed that and did it drive you nuts? Alright. Looks good in there, but you know usually what you have to do with these. Add a drop of black. Or black flake. But we're thinking outside the box. Let's just do different. What are we going to get if we add some silver holographic? Holographic. Whatever you want to say. You know the word I'm looking for. Do a 16th. Gotta keep those open because I don't know where this is going to go yet. Okay. Perfect amount of glitter, flake, whatever the hell you want to call it. Alright, drip test. Nope, no color whatsoever. Alright, let's just see if we add some more of this. See where that gets us. Too much. You see? Too much. Perfect. I do like the color though. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get it all stirred in. The silver holographic looks really good. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Keep stirring it in. Get it in there. See that a little bit better now? Can't see it on the spoon as well, but you look in that cup. That cup looks magical. Do a little drip test. I like that. We're going for trout. We're going for clear water. Let's keep it like that and see what happens. But let's just shoot our small worms. And since we know those won't laminate, let's shoot that and that's this color right here and see how they turn out. And then if we go back to a laminate, we can kind of make adjustments. But that'll give us a good baseline to, you know, what we have here. All right, stay tuned. Let me get everything set up. I'll be back. Damn, I was so excited. I actually started to open that up before I even turned the camera on. Fire me. All right, there we go. I haven't seen it yet. I did start to open it. Oh. It's got the pink to it. That is your ultimate clear water bait. Look at that. That looks really good. Alright. I can dig that. That's pink, but that's crystal pink. That's a good name for it, isn't it? Crystal pink. With the silver holographic. Crystal pink. Because it's still got that translucency to it. Crystal pink. Alright, cool. Next. Do another trout worm. Straight tail. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, I found it. Yep, just like the other one. Yep, those will work. Those will work good. Those will work really good. Crystal pink, I like it. Yeah, I really like that. That is a great clear water trout worm. Sweet. Next. What do we have behind door number 3? It's not as entertaining as the last unveil, but demold. But again, good color, right? Good clear watercolor. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, Plastisol is up to temp. We're going Dead On Plastics Neo Orange. We're going Siren Scales and Jade. Yeah. We're going Purple Interference. Buckle up. This could be nuts. All right. 25. Yeah, close enough. All right. There's our orange. Okay. Definitely need more pop to our orange, but that's okay. We can get there. We'll make adjustments along the way. Siren Scales. Oh, yeah. We gotta do. Yeah, let's just start with a 16th. Okay. Look at that. See that? Magic. In a bottle. Okay. Make a heaping. Around and round it goes. Yes, it's better. You guys ready to see what our orange looks like? I am. So let's take a look. Let's start off with Caddis. Okay. Yep. That's orange. That could be a really good and stained watercolor. Oh, that's cool. Because that's solid. It's a little bit more solid, to be honest, than what I was looking for. But I think in this little bait, look at the Siren Scales. See them in there? Look at that. Just enough to break it up. Alright, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll might as well do this one. Stonefly. I was going to keep it for last just because it's my favorite, but... Ooh-wee. Oh, what a slow-mo. That never gets old. Look at that. Perfection. Perfection. Right. 2 Trout. These are always a good mold to test too. Color saturation. See, I mean, the thinner the mold is, see that? That's still a good color. Yeah. That's about the perfect saturation level for that little trout worm. Yep. Perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yep. Yep. Just as good as the last one. Alright, here's the question though. We have this color, this color. Let me clean up my mess here so we can see what's going on. This color and this color that we all made today, right? Which one of these two do you guys want to see together? This one and this one? That might not be too shabby, right? We go and blow it out of the water. This guy and this guy. Do we... These two? That actually looks pretty good. Interesting. Oh, I think we do these two. This on the top, this on the bottom? Yes, I agree. Well, what if we did these two? Alright, we're done. We're doing those two. Stay tuned. Alright, let's see what our color contraption looks like. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Alright, so mold and see. I got the next two colors on deck, so we can blow through these. Okay, caddis fly up first. And speaking of the devil, there they are. Okay, so that's the belly. Ooh, that looks good. There's our top. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. That's phenomenal. No way. Oh my, look at that. Alright, that's cool. Alright, gotta stop staring at the camera. Or start staring at the mold. Let's do the crappy slayer next. Okay, it's bottom. Oh. Come on now. Oh, this is so much fun to shoot. This was an absolute blast to film. I just kind of got lost in my own world there. Like, you don't get hungry. You don't do anything else. You're just locked in this world of creating things. All right, enough babbling. Oh yeah. Well, what happened there? Bait's good? Yeah, baits are good. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. What a cool combination. All right, cool. Absolute dandy. Absolute dandy. Damn. Look at that. That's just... Oh, that's righteous. Well, that was our first color blend. Let's get these back together and I'll show you the second color. All right, last color mold on mold. Start with the crappie slayer. There's the top. It just doesn't get old, does it? Yeah. Yep. I even got that orange a little hot. Warming them up at the same time. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is so phenomenal. Oh, I'm so excited how all these turned out. I got a little carried away. So, I apologize for that, but that was just too much fun. I was in the zone. Alright. Stonefly. Look at this. They're all going to cooperate. Well, I spoke too soon. Look at that. God damn. Hell yeah. Man. Come on, spring. Caddisfly. Oh, see, I spoke too soon. Wait, can I salvage this? Nah, that's alright. See, I jinxed it, but that's okay. That's the only thing that went wrong today. Guess what? We had a phenomenal session, which we did, because I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know how long I've been doing this. What do you think? We create some baits, catch some fish, or what? I think we did. Alright, let's close this sucker down and go to closing ceremonies. Alright guys, hey, we got a little carried away this time, didn't we? I apologize for that. That was actually a lot of fun. I got wrapped up in what we were doing, and it just got carried away. I just kept creating. It was that was really, really enjoyable. That's what's so fun about this. This is absolutely, if you love the fish and you love to create things, this is probably the most rewarding hobby, if you will, that you could possibly do. There are some people out there that have done an excellent job of creating a business out of this. Bait makers, suppliers. There's an avenue down there if you wanted to take it. But for anyone that's just looking for something to do, that really loves to create things, this is absolutely the most rewarding thing that you can do. It is phenomenal. I'll show you the baits at the end. I'm not going to bore you with them again because I've already shown them, coming out of the mold. But that way, if you want to stick around and look at them, there are some really, really good color combinations we came up with. That orange and monkey milk, the fluorescent, the Chartreuse and monkey milk. That purple came out really good. I really like that purple. The orange, the orange is a solid color and more stained water. So there was some really cool things we did. We learned that, the worm molds that, they weren't going to laminate. We still never tried our, little caddisfly. They're still never tried that. See if we can get that right. That was pretty entertaining, wasn't it? Pull it off and seeing that perfect lamination down the middle, right and left. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone. For anyone that's watched, anyone that's watching, you guys you're amazing. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, just last video, the comments, having a chance to talk to people. I was thinking about this the other day. It's really rewarding to be able to talk to other bait makers because my friends don't talk about this stuff. They don't. You know what I mean? I don't blame them one bit. They just, they'll look at you like a deer in the headlights going, what are you talking about? And that's fine. I get it. That's just not their thing. But to have those conversations, to, go through and see how deep you can get with this. You know, just the suggestions on, you know, adding something, watching everyone else's creations. That's to me is just so rewarding. And then having the opportunity to, you know, try something yourself, and then to pull the top off a cover, or, you know, a top off of a mold, and actually see what you created, and then go catch a fish with it. Little wins like that help make life go round. So, anyways, hey, again, if you made it this far, love you, appreciate you. Can't say thank you enough. This was a really fun one. This is probably, out of all the videos I shot so far, the last one was really cool because that was challenging as hell. I really had to put some thought into that. It didn't turn out like the way we wanted, but that's okay. This one, just the way everything worked, you kind of get wrapped up in, like, I really enjoy when things are efficient. So you move from one spot to another, everything's ready, everything flows. If everything flows, to me, that gets me excited. And this video, when I was pouring the baits, coming up the color combinations, like getting everything ready, that actually flowed really well. And I really enjoyed this process because everything worked. And we made some incredible baits. So yeah, I'll start rambling. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Oh wait, like and subscribe.